Oh. Also, wait 1 second. Soldier on. Soldier going to find an empty stomach. Yeah, I wasn't gonna skip eating all day. it just like just before the exam, like I just wasn't in like a mood to eat. But I knew I should have eaten a little more since like my body probably needed it, but it just wasn't telling me. I was like, man, you're really hungry right now, right? I was like, nah, we don't need no food. We got a test. But yeah, after the exam, like, nah, I need a big ass meal. Then I just got a KFC coupon, got a crap ton of hot wings. I still got like a bunch left over that me and my family are eating through. Oh wait, I'm forgetting to read. Seems a bit more lively this time though. The villa is usually open to the general public. Many people use it as a place to relax. Ah, okay, cool. There are a lot of families here. I imagine a lost child was with a family like that. So let's go find Raymond, huh? Eh? Okay. Speaking of KFC. Oh, we're getting the KFC skins in Arknights? Oh! Got a petty victory? I'd like to ask, but just a bit ago an old man rushed in saying he heard a monster howling. Anything on near, by the entrance around here? Ah, you mean that big monster, I bet. He took care of it, so there shouldn't be any problem now. Oh, is that right? Now that you mention it, you seem to be bracers. That's great. I was just thinking we'd have to investigate it and slay it. Thank you for your assistance. Enjoy your time at the villa. Not sure you told your KFC story? Oh boy, what KFC story you got? Also, that's nice. Like, if we didn't look up the quest earlier in the guild, we could have just talked to this officer here, and he would have given us the quest to kill the monster. Reminder, stay hydrated, everyone. You hope you don't have to go to KFC? For diet reasons, or you just don't like KFC? See, but you hate your nearby KFC? Ah, oh, no. Oh, I can't zoom out the camera? Oh, or alter it anymore? You can go fishing in the pond! They won't mind this, right? I just never eat fast food. Service is abysmal, aside from occasional pizza. What? Oh yeah, normal fish won't bite. Nah, is that a challenge now? There's got to be that one fish in here. Yeah. Dumplings. Oh man. So there's only 2 people at your KFC at that time? Oh, only 2? No drive-through? It took them 30 minutes for your order? Oh my god. I understand there's only like 2 people, but God damn. That's way too long. Did you go raise the chick? Oh my god. Wait, the kicker was made wrong too? Aw, what? None of them were like high school employees, so they're like older people. Older than that, at least. We'll laugh after 10 minutes. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Trust you with anything else. Like with my KFC, like in my hometown, like the service and like everything is pretty good there. Like they actually just like renovated it recently, like new like floors, walls, like all that stuff. Like the place looks clean or cleaner. I thought it looked alright before, but now it looks even better. And like when I ordered KFC, like I only had to wait like not even 2 minutes to get my wings and everything. Actually, yeah, no, like they had everything like all prepped. Like I had it within the minute. Now that I think about it, yeah, it was definitely within a minute. The petty victory comes with the fact that the KFC closed. Ah. Well, hopefully, here's to hoping something better would take its place, right? Oh dear. The Brits will be here any minute. Where could she have gone? Hello? Ah, yes, may I ask what you... Oh! You are you? Hey, been a while. Hello. I guess you remember us. Not sure how the nearest KFC is these days, but it's ancient. Seems like everyone's KFC experiences are quite different. Cause like the KFC in my hometown, like the chickens are like basically for the most part the food's like or the chicken's like pretty well cooked and juicy. Wait, been longer than you've been alive? Oh god. Boomer KFC. Wait, with the KFC in my hometown, like service is fast, like the people don't look like well, maybe they're just good at hiding it. They don't really look like they're dreading being there. Like, the chicken that they make is like well done and like pretty juicy. Like not overcooked or burned. And yeah, nothing off about the taste or anything, really. Like, pretty much like, if I had to give it a rating, like, essentially... I would say 4 out of 5. I say 4 out of 5 because like the drumsticks and like the big pieces of chicken instead of like little hot wings, like they're good, but they can be a little too greasy. But everything else on the menu, like it's good. It's just the drumsticks and stuff, like like you just have some of those days. Like sometimes like it's just right, and other times like it's a little too oily or greasy that you actually need to pat it down with like napkins or something. But aside from that though, everything else is spot on. Huh, how could I forget? We all owe you greatly for what you did at the villa. Oh, and wait, that's... Is, something wrong, sir? Oh, oh, no, I'm mistaken. You just look like someone I know, miss. Oh, do I remind you of your girlfriend, perhaps? Oh my god, Chloe, what a tease. Not at all. So I take it you were the team Elnon said would be coming. Oh, so does the Chamberlain not know about Princess Claudia's like disguise, hiding as a student and everything? Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yeah, I know there are better places, but like, if I would just give it a like, just a number rating of like how satisfied I am with like from service to the food and just like how the place is maintained, pretty good. Just like that one part about how they make their drumsticks sometimes, or their yeah, like those thighs, I think so. It's just, sometimes you just get them right, sometimes you just get them too damn oily. Everything else though, potato wedges, their famous bowl, their popcorn chicken, actually I don't think I've tried the sandwiches, or whatever sandwich they had. But yeah, like everything else that I remember eating, like, pretty good. I mean, they didn't mess it up. But yeah, I don't think... Yeah, no, I don't think there are any, like, local, like, chicken wing place... Actually, wait. Oh, no, I take that back. I think there's, like, some Asian, like, chicken wing place, like, a couple streets down where I live. And I think there might be... Let me see. Yeah, no, make that 2 if I take a... 5-minute drive from where I live? Yeah, those... Yeah, those wings are pretty good. Like, and, yeah, if I had to... Yeah, they're definitely better than KFC. Yeah, now that I think about it, yeah, I haven't been to those places in a while. Like, they had some pretty good, like, different, mix of flavors, with the options that they had. Is everything okay, though? You seem kinda troubled. It's, about that lost child, actually. She's, how to put this, lost again. She told me, let's play hide and seek, and just vanished. So you're telling me you suck at hide and seek? Oh, wait. KFC collab with Arknights? Kimchi beef chicken fillet sandwich? You know, I never really tried kimchi, but... What's this? Oh, hold up. Huh. Yeah, I was never really one to, like, take a bite of kimchi, even if I had it as a side at, like, a Korean barbecue place. I mean, maybe I should have just taken a bite just to, like, get a taste, but... Yeah, I don't know. You don't enjoy kimchi? Yeah, maybe next time I go to a Korean place and they offer kimchi on the side or something like that for free, like, maybe I'll just take a bite of it and actually just see. Too sour for you, like? Has a sour taste to it? Yeah, not too big on sour flavors for foods. But who knows? Wait, collab? Hey Zorkio, how you doing? What's this image? Oh my god, exercise KFC. that looks that looks great. But yeah, I don't have exercise. I'm still mad about my friend who started 2 weeks later than me, just casually rolls top op and senior op, and then just gets exercise. I'm like, bruh. Like, I've even, out of pure rage, just refreshed, or just like spam crafted some recruits, or spam recruited, I mean. And I still didn't even get like any notable rare set of combinations. Unless I want to get my like 20th gravel or something like that. Which, I mean, I'm down for getting the certificates, but oh my god. I've yet to see a Project Red from that set. Like, I swear, the rates must be like, I don't know, 3% or something lower to get a 5-star if you got a balance between a 4 or 5-star option, like with Gravel Project Red. It's gotta be real low, because I have yet to see one, and I've had a fair amount of those pop up. If you get her on the chin banner, you're not saying anything. I've been looking for her ever since. Oh, oh crap. Done a Prownix. Well, I'll find her soon, I swear. Please, wait in the lounge. You know where that is, right? Well, yeah, I do, but... You look like you're having some trouble. You sure you don't want a hand? Are you sure? I wouldn't want to impose. I mean, that's what we're here for. Hey, we're already on the case, right? Just tell us her name and what she looks like and we'll get going. Thank you. She's a pretty teen girl wearing a white frilly dress and a black hair ribbon. She never gave me her name, though. You didn't find out her name? Seriously? She wouldn't tell me. Every time I asked, she just said, it's a secret. I think she came in with her family, but I couldn't find her parents or anyone who knew her. My only option was to call you in the end. I see. You still have your 5-star ticket and Prominix is moving up on your choice? Too floofy. But Sierra, Project Red though. Think about the red hug. Also, I feel like I rely too much on Project Red as a crutch in some maps. It's nuke or nothing. Like the nuke went, especially on like the last challenge map in the Granny event, that I really got some value there. But I feel like if I had a different setup, I could have gotten maybe something just as good. I don't know. Because having to wait like 15 seconds between redeployments gets kind of sketchy. As you have 15 units just piling down a single lane, I'm like, oh my god. Imagine needing stuns. Next or shortly after, what banner comes next? Yeah, they haven't announced what the next banner would be, right? It's just it's still the Shining banner right now. And there's a chance I don't think they'll skip the Chen banner or the one, or no, there's supposed to be one before Chen, right? Something like that. Overlapping a standard banner? Ooh. Yeah, like, I kind of hope that or kind of wish that they would give, like, extra Orundum for people if they're gonna overlap stuff like that, if they're gonna rush us, because if people aren't being rushed, like, they get stuff naturally over time, but we don't have that luxury. So I kind of hope we get something extra to compensate. If not, we're pretty boned then, huh? Things are more space than on the Chinese servers? Sure, if I'd say energetic. Precocious and whimsical is more like it. I got the distinct impression that she enjoys toying with the adults around her. So, sort of a prank-loving kind of girl, huh? Yes, exactly. Where could she have gone off to? I'm fairly sure she hasn't left the building, but we have to check the entire building, including the courtyard. Sounds about right for an energetic child. I'll wait in the lounge then. When you find her, please bring her there. Will do. So wait, Asia, Ifrit, one skipped before the event? Okay, let us hunt down a kitten. Child. It's a white dress and black hair ribbon. Can't imagine she'll be hard to find in an outfit like that. Then we get to see what kind of girl she is. Let's get searching. Nightingale, so Rush doesn't make sense they're up recently. Yeah, we'll probably have to wait a while for them to come up again. Oh yeah, this place is huge. Oh god. Is there a book you're looking for? A girl? No, I haven't seen her. You, Scotty... Wait, what about Scotty? Scott Dig. Are we hiding under the bed? No? Nope. Wait, is Scotty really... Natural... Wait, what? Fine art is lined up here. Hey! Hey, this is a pot that had a spare key when we freed the manor. Look at a kid-sized pot, maybe she's in here. Are you kidding me? One thing, how the hell she squeezed through the opening? Good point. Big-headed and empty-headed. Oh, sure, this was it. I think she's a little bit less predictable than that. She came out that way in the main event story. Did the EX stuff happen then? Not sure. Yeah, like the EX stuff, like she seemed definitely more, well, sociable in a way. Instead of her just going, "Get out of my way," or something like that. I'm like, come on. Abyss Watchers. Maybe she's hiding under here. Yeah, I didn't think so. Estelle. You ain't wearing any shorts anymore, so, remember try not to bend over like that. Oh, what? Oh! Oh my god. Whoops. God damn it. No, all we can do is calm down and search carefully. Girl might have her reasons of her own for hiding. Girl disappears, but it's like she's trying to tease me. I'm not letting her get away with it. Oh. Door's locked. The Root Kingdom is quite small on the map, yet it feels anything but now. Wait. Or anything but now that I'm actually here. People are kind, and no matter where I go, the view is breathtaking. I am Walter, Senator in the Republic's Parliament. Well, I've come a bit early in order to inspect the site and prepare for the signing ceremony. What a remarkable villa this is. Indeed, it's more than sufficient for hosting the ceremony. No, not behind the planter. Maybe she's in the planter. Oh, come on, she's not a damn cat. I guess not. I'm sure, if you activate one, you activate them all, but out of paranoia, I'm just gonna interact with all these at least once. Oh, a girl wearing a white dress. Now that you mention it, I think I saw someone like that playing around here. You know where she went? You're gonna head out? Actually wants to sleep. Well. Alright, see you later, Skylark. Thanks for hanging around. I'm sorry, I don't quite remember. Darn it. Hey, is Fountain running over energy too? Dad said lots of things running over energy around the world. Boy. Oh no! No, it's the Duke! Oh, it's the piece of shit Duke! He is late. Too late, I say. Curse you, Philip. How much time does it take how long does it take just to purchase a magazine and some donuts? Oh my god. Blasted, how long does he intend to keep me? Hey. Oh. You! Oh, what's up with this dude? Duke Dunan, oh, joy of joys. Hello, Uncle. Have you been well? Have you no shame, Claudia? And you, brigand? Because of you, all because of you, I've been forced into this life of shame, house arrest of all things. Okay, I don't think it's really fair to say it's our fault. You're the one who bought into Colonel Richard's plan, you know. You should probably count yourself lucky it's only house arrest. Anywhere else you'd be facing jail time at least, or at best, even if you're nobility. Yeah, I confess that imprisoning Her Majesty was out of line. Perhaps. Bruh. I really wish you just stripped you of your noble title and just left you in the streets. Richard may have suggested it, but I should have gainsaid him. So you can actually admit you were wrong about the whole deal. That's pretty humble, coming from you. Do not misunderstand me. I love and respect Her Majesty, despite me trying to out her from the last game. As both a ruler and an aunt, she is utterly above reproach. But you, Claudia, but to consider naming a little girl like you as her successor is simply madness. Unacceptable insanity. Now just a second. Chloe's smart, studious, kind, and merciful. She's got all kinds of virtues that attract people to her. Where do you get off calling her a little girl, huh? Estelle, that's enough. I've always admitted I'm not ready to take the throne. I suppose only natural my uncle finds that unpleasant. But Chloe, you always did have some sense at the very least. But you, Claudia, always seemed allergic to attending public ceremonies. I am far better known among the citizenry, while you remain a veritable ghost. You have not once publicly demonstrated that you are ready to stand above others. Why, from what I understand, you hide your true identity while living as a student. As if that weren't enough, you even waste your time at some backwater orphanage. Now hold up right there. She should be presiding over the common rabbits at ceremonies, not wallowing in the mud with them. Now that is the purpose of nobility, to stand above all other men in lordship. Duke, do you want to be thrown in prison? It's as you say, Uncle. I'll admit, I don't know much about the purpose of nobility, so you might have a point. Of course I do, but I can say this. Chloe is trying her hardest to figure out what she wants to be, and is helping us out in the middle of her own problems. And she is sure as hell doing a lot more than some duke who sits around doing nothing because he's under house arrest. What? You dare! Estelle! Uncle Dunan, I am trying as hard as I can to find my own path as I help Estelle. I think by the end of it all, I will know if I have the right to become the next queen or not. So please, hold your judgment until then. What? This is absurd. I would deal with this no further. Be gone! Trust me, I don't want to stick around. Though, come to think of it, I need to. I gotta ask one thing. Has a girl in a white dress come by here? What are you talking? No little girls have come by. Be gone! Yeah, sure, enjoy your donuts or whatever. Pardon us. God, that Duke needs to get off his high horse. I'm finding the urge to strangle that guy. He's acting like he's the most innocent person in the world while insulting Chloe at the same time. No, his criticism was fairly reasonable, I think. His concept of nobility is outdated, or perhaps outdated, but he is correct about the qualities one must possess to lead. But wait. Well, Calvard chooses his leaders with elections, and our nobility was overthrown ages ago. I can't say for sure, or I can't say I've got a full grasp on the concept of nobility or anything along those lines. From my perspective, the Duke is famous, sure, but it's just infamy. Can't imagine there's a single man, woman, or child in Liberal who thinks he's a superior choice next to you. Suppose that's true, really. He still has a point about my readiness, however. To tell you the truth, I'm glad we met him here. I think I'm getting a new sense of what I'm lacking. Oh, I'm glad you got something positive out of it. Anyway, shall we find us a lost girl? Yes, let's. Man, like, could you imagine if we didn't bring Chloe here? Cause bringing Chloe here is optional. The mandatory one is Agate, since he's the main character we've chosen in this branch of the story. Like, oh man, like, just imagine like what we would have missed out on character development-wise with Chloe. But I guess same could be said if we didn't bring Olivia or Tita, although, do I really want more character development with Olivia? Like, I feel like, because like whenever any of us are around Olivia, he always hides behind that bard's facade that he has. Because like, during the last game, when Olivia was left alone with Shara on the airport, or airship, there they exchange some more serious words about like Olivia's like true purpose and agenda. But again, like, that's all kinda like left unknown. At least to my knowledge. Because, like, all we know is that he's some troublemaker from Erbonia who's just been going around while avoiding the embassy going, Olivia, you can't just wander around without checking in with us. And that's all we know about him. But there's still something going on that we've yet to find out, or that I just simply missed out on for not having him around. But I assume that if... what was it? If there is something more major with Olivia coming up, he has to be, like, they'll have to show it in a main cutscene sometime eventually. It's just a matter of when, because we just simply didn't have any opportunities to show any indication of what Olivia truly wants, aside from his romantic adventures. But yeah, I'm really glad that I kept Chloe with us. Like, you'll really miss out on... Bro, really miss out with Chloe if you didn't bother. bringing her along, I mean. Because, like, as much as I wanted to bring Tita, at the very least, I'm not sure what extra development we could have gotten out of her aside from more cool little... actually, no. Like, there should be more scenes of her, like, getting more, like, mature character development. But prioritizing her over, like, Chloe and Xin, like, I guess I could replace Xin. But Xin kind of has the advantage of, like, story-wise being from Calvard, so we do get some input from, or foreign input from him, as opposed to Tita or whatever Olivia might say, because he'd just go, like, I don't know, just try to put the moves on anyone that moves or breathes, any pretty boy or pretty woman. You're looking for a girl in a white dress? I'm sorry, I don't think I'll be of any help. Are you hiding underwater? Are you hiding behind the foreground? Are you hiding in the water? The bushes? Hiding next to this old man? Oh, yes and no. After all, despite how marvelous I look, I lived over 70 years. I'm sure I've seen at least one girl in a white dress, but I couldn't say when or where. Sir, I'm trying to look for a lost child right now. Girl in a white dress, I'm sure I didn't see her. Girl in a white dress. I've seen a number of girls, but I don't remember how they all looked. Oh. Under the bridge? Yeah, no, I got nothing. Guards? Girl in a white dress. A lot of people today, can't remember every visitor. Girl, no idea. Dang. Ah, the trees. No. Man, bushes? None in the pot, podium, bench. I guess Neeluk did mention I have to check every possible spot. Because apparently you have to check every single spot for the BP, which is pretty dumb. Ah! I didn't see that. No, they would have given me a prompt already. Is she hiding in a treasure chest? Oh. Okay, I have a feeling that she's by the pond area. That's what I'm pretty sure about, maybe. But I'd like to check out the other places first. Maybe around the gate areas. Although they said that... No, hold on. Like, they said that she's probably still within the villa. I don't think she wandered outside, especially with the monsters being around. That wouldn't make sense. Yeah, no, it wouldn't make sense with the monsters being around. But I guess out of paranoia's sake, I'll make sure I check every nook and cranny. I mean, like, just like with all the other benches, I've seen no notifications of her hiding anywhere, or even in the bushes so far. Also, with some parts of this song wandering around this map, why do I get some feelings of Mega Man X command mission specifically? Like, just like very specific parts of the song. not hiding behind any signs. Yeah, I'm guessing she'll have to be around the pond area. And I doubt she'd be by the gate. Yeah, I still think this is too far. Actually, can anyone, wait, how do I ask this? Okay, actually, I'll ask this. How many different spots do I need to check in total if I am to get maximum BP out of this? Like, don't have to say where or any of that stuff, just how many spots do I need to check if I want to get the max? Because I'm sure that she's nowhere around these parts, that's for sure. And I've pretty much checked every nook and cranny of the villa. Yeah, what? Oh my god.
I'm so sorry.
God damn it. Oh. I don't know, sequel always lingers in the mind. Speaking of sequels, God, I really love if Capcom somehow picked up Mega Man Command Mission again. But I know that'll never happen. Cause like one thing is like it's not canon, and like there are definitely other things that Capcom wants to work on instead of Mega Man things, even after all this time. But just like there's just so much potential. Never say. 'But man, if you look at it another way, like, since it's technically not part of the canon, you could build off of that as its own separate thing without having to worry about any constraints from existing lore in the other games. But probably not. You could just experiment with the formula and all that stuff. But, you know, I'm sure Capcom wouldn't want to take a risk or spend their time on that when they got other things that they want to prioritize more than Mega Man, sadly. Although I know that they have, like, the newer classic Mega Man games or something. Actually, like, isn't it up to 11 or 12? I'm not sure when they were released, but they were done at some time a couple years ago. Mega Man 11 in late 2018. So it's still relatively like recent-ish. It's been that long. I'd say given like the state of like the IP for Mega Man, like there's still something going on with it at the very least. But yeah. 0 out of 10, no. Oh, no base? Oh, really? You know, like, bring out Mega Man, like, I really wonder if I should, like, I mean, okay, I say this a lot given my huge-ass backlog, but they just wanted to be Mega Man for some reason? Or wanted. Like, I kind of wonder if I should go back to trying to 100% Battle Network 3, although it's been so long that I'm super rusty at it. Or if I should probably just continue with the rest of the Battle Network games at some later point with 4 through 6. Because, like, Battle Network 3 still has a lot of cool stuff that I would still like to stream with it, but it's just obviously been a while. That and, like, it's... I mean, like, even despite the time since I did Battle Network 3, like, I don't really mind that. It's kind of the process of completion that has me worried stream-wise. Because, like, having to farm chips over and over and just, like, essentially do a lot of busy work or just a lot of that stuff is... I know I got away with it in Battle Network 2. Battle Network 1, I gave up because I am not farming like hell for a 3% chance drop at a very low chance encounter. Because you have to find a single enemy, and then you gotta pray that that single enemy out of a set pattern of enemies you could have gotten to get said 3% drop. If they do 12 better at Proto Man at the very least? Yeah, definitely. Also, didn't I hear something about a potential, like, thing with Battle Network, like, next, like, the next major Mega Man anniversary or something like that? I thought I remember hearing something. Also, there's something I was still upset about. I was hearing the news about what could have been with the Star Force, or Mega Man Star Force 4. Because apparently, or I think sales for Star Force 3 didn't do well enough, or Star Force as a series maybe, didn't do well enough to warrant a 4th game. Sadly. But then hearing, like, the premise of Star Force 4, like, basically, Subaru or Geo, or however you want to refer to him, JP or English, apparently the premise is that he's on the run from the police, like, and on a more serious note this time with, like, some other partner or side, or, character that he's partnered with, or something like that. And, like, apparently the story would have been a bit more darker in tone? Or something like that, like something a bit more serious than, like, what the other games have done. I mean, like, there's still some pretty serious things in the first game. Second game is kinda, at least from what I can faintly recall, Third is, like, they stepped it up again, at least from what I can remember. But yeah, if 4 was gonna take the story up yet another notch from there, man, like, what could have been? But I guess, like, with the Star Force format and all, like, battle-wise, maybe it just didn't resonate with enough people. Like, probably to certain people, like, dumbed it down a little bit too much, felt too limiting, or just wasn't what they wanted. Like, they wanted more Battle Network system and not what Star Force was going for. I mean, it had enough support going into a 3rd game, but I guess not long enough to be as long as Battle Network. Didn't help that there was a very poor attempt at a port/crossover with Operation Shooting Star, which was supposed to be some kind of, like, remake of Battle Network 1 with a crossover with a Star Force, which that would have been kick-ass. And then what we got was just some very small bonus scenario, apparently, with Star Force, and then it's like, oh, here's the rest of Battle Network 1 just as it was. I'm like, what? You hyped this up so much and did fucking nothing. Aside from like one scenario and boss battle, and that's it. Instead of like incorporating it into like something larger and different or something. I don't know. I mean, like I'm sure like they didn't want to mess with the canon or anything like that, but it just felt so tacked on from like what I remember looking up on YouTube. And just what could have been? I remember seeing so many articles, or not articles, threads on forums of people like complaining about what could have been. Wait, I don't remember. Was Operation Shooting Star, did it come out between 2 and 3 or sometime before 3? I don't remember. But either way, yeah, that didn't really help Star Force as a series, unfortunately. Oh yeah, I forgot about this room. Oh yeah, wait, wasn't the fireplace a hiding spot? Couldn't find a single hair, covered every place. I don't think she left the villa. I think it's interesting. I think she would. Hiding in a place. This is a place you can get to by walking not too far from the start point. Really sucks when you learn about things that were planned in development that got cancelled. Yeah. Like, I'm sure, like after just looking at how things were going from whatever data, sales data and stuff they had, and just like things surrounding the series, like probably wasn't worth pursuing. But as I would consider one of the few fans of Star Force, like I would say few in comparison to like the other like fan bases of the other series of Mega Man. You know, you have Classic, X, Battle Network, Zero series, and all that stuff. Yeah, I'm sure there wasn't as many people who liked Star Force as other people like the other series in comparison, and then they just like, nah, gotta cancel it, man. Or I'm not sure if it was like development problems or something. I don't remember, because I think there was an article on it. But either way, like, it just sounded so cool. I think it was on one of the Mega Man fan sites that put out an article about like them finding out about the canceled 4th game of the Star Force series. Yeah, I just kept feeling like both like more hyped and sad like as I read to the end of the article. I'm like, oh my god, look at all this cool stuff that we'll never get. Maybe in some magic timeline, or maybe like when Capcom feels like doing anything major with the Mega Man series again. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like grasping for straws at this point. Just like just give me something. I need to move on from that, but still hurts. Kinda suspect she's just in someplace we haven't thought to check yet. Huh, good point. You guys keep searching then? Keep searching. Yeah, let's try changing tactics. Is she in the pot? Okay, so apparently she's still in the villa, supposedly. But wasn't... No, wait, wasn't there something from the last game in Trails 1 where there was like some hidden exit or something like that? Like some secret entrance or something like that? You're too hung up on wanting more platformers, so you missed out on Battle Network and Star Force. Battle Network was definitely a very special game that I held near and dear to me, like, throughout, elementary and, high school and all that. Wait. Oh, wait, you played the Mega Man soccer game? Oh my god. Oh my god. I heard about the soccer game from the Angry Video Game Nerds review. Like, if I remember correctly, I heard it was pretty decent, right? But still. Yeah, if you ever find the time or if you can emulate it or something, I definitely recommend like giving the Battle Network games like a playthrough. Although I'm pretty sure you've seen me play through Battle Networks 1 and 2. 1, it's very rough around the edges, as I've demonstrated on stream. But like, as a brand new like series to the Mega Man like IP and all, you can kind of give it a pass, and they've basically kept improving on it from Battle Networks 2 and onward. Although with Battle Network though, people kind of view it as two trilogies that like they compare it to. Like you have the classic Battle Networks of 1 through 3, where people would consider 3 as the peak of the series, gameplay-wise and story-wise, I think. And then apparently that's where it was, I think intended to end, but I think with the support behind it, Capcom was in a position to keep going with it from 4 to 6. 4 was like the more modern change, especially graphics-wise, where they made things kind of a bit... Actually, I'm not sure what people mentioned, but whatever. Like basically, they made a big change at art and gameplay style-wise, and Battle Network 4 design-wise, in terms of how they set up the game overall with story and all that. I hope you like playing through the game 3 times to 100% it, or even just play through the game just to see the post-game content. Because they intend for you to play through the 3 games as normal, hard, and very hard mode, and you cannot play through the game trying to complete it without farming everything in New Game 1, and then once you get all the stuff related to that, go into New Game Plus, farm all the stuff there, and then go to New Game Plus Plus, where the real game takes place, with like all the post-game stuff and all the secret bosses and all that other content. Something like that. And all the scenarios were basically just because like they had some very dumb thing with the story. Like it was all like a series of tournaments, like going from one locale to another, which is cool and all, but it's like the way that they set it up is like, oh yeah, here's a tournament. And like, oh, here are these troublemakers as you go from round to round in this major tournament. Oh no. And then some of them are just like comically stupid. Like, I'll just say one thing here. Like, some guy from a foreign country that's normally cold was going, oh my god, it's too damn hot in this country. And, like, big surprise, he went apeshit, or I think he's also like an agent or something for whatever organization, I forget. But then he just did his thing and just mess with the weather system or whatever and just encase the whole country in snow just so we can like not feel as hot and feel like he's burning up. I'm like, bruh, just take off your fucking jacket. I'm not shitting you. I'm pretty sure that was the whole thing around that one villain in that one scenario. I'm like, I know Battle Network has some cheesy writing or some silly writing, but now that's just plain stupid and lazy. Cause like, if I remember correctly, there are 3 major tournaments, and because you have to go through new game 3 times, or sorry, play through the game 3 times, every tournament has 3 different scenarios to go through. So technically you get like 9 different like scenarios, but then like since they're not entirely different in different places, it feels like there's just not much different they really change with the game overall through each playthrough. So yeah, Battle Network 4 kind of gets a skip it. I'm not even sure if it's that important to the story, because like they introduced some things, especially with the introduction of dark chips and some other things as like a concept and thing, like gameplay and lore wise. But overall, like they definitely improved on the dark chip gameplay and all that stuff going into Battle Network 5. Because like normally in Battle Network 4, the way it works is that they have this dumb thing where they wanted like some kind of like permanent penalty system of like the allure of dark chips, like, oh, like your life is in danger. It's like, will you lose your life, or will you give up 1 max HP permanently just for a taste of that dark power to overwhelm your opponent and delete them? Oh, as it corrupts Mega Man's soul. Well, not really game or lore-wise, but just gameplay-wise, like he'll become darker in color, and you can gimp yourself to the point where you just completely go dark mode and not get any more HP penalties and just have more dark chips at your disposal. But me being a completionist, wanting to see that round number of 1000 HP, no, that can go F off, man. Darkness. Yeah, I guess story-wise, I don't think like anything major carried over from 4 to 5 or anything else. Like maybe some characters moved over, like story-wise, but aside from that, I don't think it's anything of huge importance. Also, I still can't find this kid. Oh wait, there was that one door that was locked. But yeah, 5 though, it's a little more controversial with how people oh no, not the lounge. Oh, right. It's a little more controversial with how people liked it, because they kind of like altered the gameplay. Because normally you'd have your like grid battle system and all, and then like dungeons with their little gimmicks and all. But then they had a system where you had like a liberation mission that they called, where basically you took a team of navies with all their own sets of weaknesses and strengths, which is pretty cool. And then you kind of like carry through a level like turn by turn, using every navi's like different gimmicks to traverse a map and like tackle on cleaning out a map of all the corruption or whatever it's called around a map as you as it leads up to killing the boss of the area. And it was like a different like gameplay dynamic overall, because instead of like your traditional battle format where you just like go with whatever setup and just do that, you're on a 3-turn timer and you're supposed to kill the viruses within said turns. And if you can do it fast enough, you can like clear out more of the corrupted tiles to basically get, I think it was get a higher ranking in the mission or something like that. Or no, I think you're ranked by the number of turns, not the amount you clean up. But yeah, like overall, like I found it okay personally a bit frustrating because it was quite a bit different and a bit more difficult due to the 3-turn limit per character and battle. But I definitely found it very interesting. Which was kind of welcome because, like, you know, we're at the 5th game at that point. There should be something that, you know, tries to shake up the formula, something good. But, I guess, like, some people it just didn't really resonate with a lot of the fans, and some people kind of were really burnt by, or not burnt, disappointed by 5. Although apparently, like, there was some improvements going into the DS version of Battle Network 5, because they combined Team Proto Man and Team Colonel, where, what was it? And named it Battle Network 5 Double Team, I think. And I think you get some bonuses if you had the GBA cartridges, where you get, like, a cross with Forte or Bass, which look badass. I'm not sure what the conditions were, but there's some element of, I think you had to wait, was it that you had to complete the game once and then put in the GBA cartridge of one of the games? But either way, it was pretty cool and pretty broken, I think. Gotta be careful you go that long into the series and start making significant changes. Some people just want the same thing over and over. Yeah, that is kind of true. Like, people stick with the series because of how the gameplay sticks with them. But yeah, I guess I was just one of those people that welcomed the change. More than, disliked it. Seeing how people react to things. Yeah. Like how, even look at the Yakuza studio, the Ryu. I forgot the full name of the studio, but yeah, the Yakuza devs. Like basically, what they've done, like, you know, they've gone from, you know, a 0 or something 1, but 0 to 6 with basically the same like gameplay structure of like the beat 'em up portion as you get into random battles and like all the stuff that comes with Yakuza. But now they're changing it on its head, or flipping the whole thing by turning it into an RPG with Yakuza 7. And obviously some fans are turned off or skeptical, but yeah, because like the devs themselves like said, you know, yeah, like we've been doing this formula a lot, but we just really want to do something different. And they even said themselves, like, if the fans react by not liking it, we can easily go back, but just give us this, like, give us this one try to do something different, and see if you like it or not. And, like, you know, that's kind of where I, like, would welcome devs, like, experimenting more in longer established series. Because, like, yeah, like, more of the same is still definitely always welcome. But, you know, you can still, or if you take that risk, you can also, like, spark, like, even further or even new interest with, like, a change to the series like that. Although I guess it's not as drastic of going from like the regular Battle Networks to 5 as is like the regular Yakuza games to 7. Because like that's just changing genres entirely. But like, yeah, like it shouldn't... Or I'm losing track of what I want to say at this point, but yeah, I'm always welcome to see devs taking risks, as long as they can survive the potential financial hit from doing such a thing. Because I'm sure with companies like a big thing is obviously like, yeah, will this even fly? And are you sure we can like sustain all this if it bombs? So with music, you've seen people not able to let go of a band evolving past the original genre. They don't sound like their first 3 albums for the 10th time. Yeah, I guess that's also a thing too, huh? Excuse me. And I've been going on these tangents and talks for a while. My throat's kind of, or my voice is kind of going a little bit. Okay, I'm sure this little kid hasn't walked from the royal villa all the way to Grancel. I'm not even sure what I'm doing here anymore. But let's see. Could you be back at the castle? Hey guards, have you seen anyone? Nah. Yeah, I'm not sure what I haven't checked out yet at the villa. Because the pond didn't have anything around there. I'm sure the girl didn't walk to any of the gates, did she? So I wouldn't go that far. Okay, you know what? I think I'll stop Legend of Heroes for tonight. I know that technically we barely made any hecking progress, but I can't seem to figure out where this little girl is. Wait, would she be at any gates? Nah, I don't know. But yeah, I think I'll go chill with some Grand Blue or something like that for the night.